Hello, everybody, and welcome to Artcheck Round 179. I'm saying it like that because when I don't write.
Right.
Yeah. I'm saying it like that because when I typed it today, I was like, oh yeah, we're in the 100s. And then I typed 179 and I was like, oh.
You're a quarter of the way, or you're 3/4 of the way out of the 100s.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We're going to be in 200 before we know it.
Wow.
Isn't that nuts? Imagine if we were still doing them twice a week.
Yeah, oh my gosh. We get there so fast.
Oh yeah. Anyways, we're going to hop right into it. Emily, do you want to change your screen so this way we can share it?
Give me but 1 second, because I totally spaced on what things I have open. This one and
it's all good. I can go first. I never go first. So
no. Okay, yeah.
I made GIFs. So I made this one, and then my group was like, "What if it disappeared?" And I was like, "Ooh, that looks so much cooler." And so then it does that. And then they were like, well, we need the lightning bolt to appear. So there's another one, but I haven't put it on here yet. And so that, like, there's another GIF that I just made today. I'll just show it next week. And then here's this picture of myself that I made. So basically the singer is going to be like lifting up, and then we're going to have the yellow lightning bolt that you saw right there. And I'm just showing how we can incorporate photography with illustration. And then, I made a business card. Maybe you can't see it because it's on the laptop. But I made a business card. I made my business card. While Emily goes, I'll pull that up.
I am like just finishing up. I'm like 3 or 4 panels away from finishing the episode I was talking about last Artcheck. Did we go up last week, or has it been 2 weeks? Okay, good. It's been 1 week. Anyways, it's been 1 week, and I have almost finished the episode that I'm on. I also, over the weekend, I started sketches for the next episode. So as not to spoil things, here are extremely vague, close up shots of things that don't tell you anything. As you would see on my Instagram, I do the exact same thing. So yeah, here's that. I drew, I don't know, maybe like 7 panels for this episode. And then here is another vague panel from the one that I'm still coloring. I mentioned this to Kayla. I drew this and I was like, this panel has no business being all cute like this in a comic that has the level of angst that you have yet to see. But yeah, anyways, this was very fun. Sometimes I just love doing a little night sky, and I definitely plan, those like 3 panels in the entire comic going like, oh yeah, I'm gonna enjoy drawing this. It'll be a nice little relaxing one. That is kind of it. I don't know how many pages I did. I don't know how many pages I did this past week, but I did good. I swear. Yeah. You'll just have to take my word for it. I also put all of my backlog up on Webtoon, and it's scheduled now. So that's nice. For you guys, there's 4 episodes live. For me, I see much, much more than that when I look at it, and it's very fun to see all of them together. It makes me really, really happy. So yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. Nice. Where's that business card? Let's see that business card. Yay! You have a QR code. That's great. I love
Yep.
QR codes.
Yep, QR code to my link tree.
Nice.
Corey said to make my own link page like you have, which I was definitely going to, and I still will.
Yeah.
But I don't have time.
It's super. Well, I guess I don't know because you have WordPress, but
Yeah, it
in
takes
Squarespace, you just make a new page and you make some buttons. And
that's basically what I have to do.
Yeah.
I genuinely have zero time.
yeah,
I'll talk about it in challenges, but there's just this week there's no time for anything for me.
yeah,
No.
samesies.
So he said it, and I was like, that's a really good idea. I've been wanting to do that ever since you did, because he's like, you don't know if Linktree's going to be around forever, and I was like, that's true.
Yeah.
And so I put my information at the bottom here, so this way, if the QR code never works again, you still have my.
You can also, when you make a, I mean, I was gonna say, I don't know with QR code generators, but you can set them up so that it just goes to a different place. Like if it was a QR code to a bit.ly, because then you could change where the bit.ly spits you out.
Oh, that's good to know.
Because then you can keep the same QR code. It goes to the same bit.ly, but it doesn't. Yeah, it redirects to a different place.
Well,
that would be how I would work around that.
That's what I should have done, but they're already getting printed, so.
Okay. I was gonna say, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I just spent $100 printing stuff for this thing. I don't have.
Oh, is it for the showcase?
It is for the showcase, which I was gonna text you a time so you can come see.
When is it?
It is Thursday.
This Thursday?
This Thursday. From 3:30 to 5:30.
I can do it.
Perfect.
Right after therapy, I can do it because I'll already be back in Rexburg. So.
I'll send you a text reminder, but
I'll take a card.
Yeah, take a business card.
Yeah.
That would be good. But yeah, so I made those business cards today, and then we've got my self-care basics checklist is launched.
Yay!
Ignore the bottom. I don't know what happened.
Oh, did it print out weird?
It printed out weird.
Oh, do fit. You need to make the page fit. What?
We did.
It needs to be the kind that it doesn't fit. It doesn't fill to the end of the page. It scales it down to fit because there's two different kinds of fit.
I think we did that, but it was the printer, I think. So, anyways, ta-da. There's my self-care basics checklist, and then got some visuals posted up on my Instagram. And I made this website, this landing page for my self-care basics checklist. See, I knew I did a bunch of stuff. I was like, I've done so much.
I swear.
But yeah. So
nice.
That's everything. Challenges.
I got a job this week. I got contacted for an interview Wednesday. I went in Thursday for the interview. I got a job.
Fast.
They meant it when they said we want to hire you, but they also meant it when they said we really need somebody right now. But Wednesday they called me, asked for an interview. Thursday I went in for said interview. Thursday night I got a job offer. And then Friday, I got sent a thing so I could negotiate, but it went to my spam folder. So Monday, I negotiated wage. And then Tuesday, today, I started my job.
Dang.
So you see, I was busy unexpectedly. So yeah, I got a part-time job, 30 hours. Um, the
30.
nice thing
It
is
sounded like you said 30.
3 hours. Um, the nice thing is that I'm working 3.5 days. Once therapy's over, I'll be working 3 days. They do 10-hour days. So it's all at the beginning of the week, and then I'm going to have designated days for drawing. So that's great. Only thing is, I will probably be dead, be tired, getting up at 5:15 in the morning those days. But it is what it is. It's only 3 days out of the week. So, and when I get up earlier, I have more day to experience because I have slept less. So, so there's that. um, so yeah, that was my primary challenge was opportunity striking. Also, I will say, my website moved mountains for me, I guess, because the my boss's boss, who like was kind of primarily making the decision, was like, I really, 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 really liked your website. He was like, I got on there because you got to go on there, but then I spent way longer on there than I intended to, and I read everything. I also read your webtoon. And I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah.
I also read your website.
Yeah, I was like, wow, thank you. But like, yeah, it was great. It was nice to see all these little things that I did that I hoped would help. Have somebody actually say, no, it did help. And
Yeah.
like in my resume, I have a special interest category where it's just like, because you don't know anything about the person when you look at a resume, you just see what jobs they had. People are very much not defined by their jobs. And so you don't know anything about them, but I have like interests, Halloween, D&D, Greek mythology, video games, and it's all these things that are like, yeah, we like this. And like opening question was like, wow, like your interest, this is great. We also love Halloween. Like there's just like these things that were like, oh, it worked. It worked. Yay. So anyways, great thing happened. It is something that is going to cut my output in probably half. But yeah, I do have all of next week off though because it's a really good company and Thanksgiving week is nobody's working. So
That's nice.
that's pretty nice. So
So nice.
yeah, I'm very excited to work for a not exploitative job. I've worked for, I'll make this clear. I've worked for not exploitative jobs. I have. Just the last one that's looming large in my mind was kind of. And so I'm very, very excited to be in a nice humanistic company that is like people make the company work. Let's make happy people. So, anyways, very, very glad about that. Very long tangent. What were your challenges?
I also had good challenges.
Yep.
Um,
I would agree to that.
So Monday nights, I usually get a bunch done because that's like my due date. Just generally speaking. But I got engaged last night, and so that took up my night. Little claps. So yes, I got engaged.
Yay!
Yeah.
Love and happiness. Yay!
Yes. Yes. So oh, I got distracted. I just got happy. So
I knew that was exactly what happened because I would have done the exact same thing.
so yeah, so that just took up my night, and and Mondays I'm usually super productive, and that's just kind of, because it's Artcheck, and then right after Artcheck I crank out a bunch of stuff because I'm like in like an art headspace and ready to go.
Yeah.
And then the other is just like this overwhelming amount of stress.
Yeah.
From the fact that I present this week.
Yeah.
And I still need to write a presentation. I don't have a presentation.
You are so good at this stuff.
Thanks.
You've got this.
Thanks. I'm going to. I just need to like sit down with somebody and be like, how would you think this is interesting to see?
Yeah.
Like what would make you interested in this?
Yeah.
And go from there. I have a printer. I think I'm gonna go buy a little trifold thingy.
Like science fair trifold, or okay, I was gonna say I have an easel, I think.
Oh, do you?
Yes. I have. I at one point did the exact same thing you were doing, you see. And so I have an easel and I have a thing for cards, I think. So
if I could borrow those, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, as long as you give them back, because they come in clutch, in case you haven't noticed.
I promise you I will give them back. I will give them for a day.
Cool.
And I will give them back right at the end of the showcase. If you're there at 5:30, they're going straight back.
I love that I have those things because they come in clutch.
Is it just like one of those little table easels? Just like a little one?
I was able to put something on it.
Okay.
I was gonna say I was able to put a 32-inch thing on it, but I don't know, because I think I had one that I rented because it was on the ground and it was very tall. But yeah, I don't know.
That works. Just let me know.
Cool. Yeah, I mean it's in this room, so I'll just dig it out, take a picture of it. It's in the bookshelf. You can't see my hand. It's right over there. So it's right over there.
Yeah, okay. Sweet. Yeah, so that just comes with a lot of stress, because this, for those of you that don't know, your senior project is like your cumulative, like they bring in guest judges and they bring in people who are hiring, and I'm not looking for a different job, but it's just kind of like it feels like it's your shot type of thing to like show, like, look at everything that I learned.
Yeah.
And since I basically did a double emphasis, minus one class, I just have like this social media page and all this, and I'm really proud of it, and I want to talk about it, and I want to start it. Yeah. So that's my thing. But anyways, that's challenges. Oh, also, I've learned how much more productive I am on an iPad. Like, I'm gonna buy one.
What?
Like, where is it? I was really proud of this, Emily. I drew a mouse today. Like a computer mouse. But it looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't draw very well. Also, I moved.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's why I don't recognize your background.
I moved.
That's right. You moved so suddenly, too.
Yeah, there was no warning. There was none. No warning whatsoever. So, okay, I'm going to take you through this. So we had to draw a continuous line thing. So this is my computer mouse. Everybody, I'm very bad at drawing. So this is my computer mouse, a continuous line thing. And then we had to split it up into shapes. Okay, so I made shapes.
Uh-huh.
And then look at how good my computer mouse looks.
Hey! Okay, so why are you more productive on an iPad exactly?
Because I can erase, like, I feel like it's less permanent on an iPad than it is on a piece of paper.
Oh, I see.
I'm less afraid to make mistakes.
I'm gonna say something. As a person who is further along in the art journey, digital is a crutch at the beginning, which is why they have you always do like charcoal or whatever in the other ones. But if you want to save money, I mean, art supplies do add up eventually. But if you're not planning on doing oil painting, then it's probably not an issue. But if you are scared of permanence, just try it out and see what you think of it. Take the piece of paper you're going to draw on and then scribble all over it first and then draw.
Okay.
Or just like throw it on the ground and step on it, or crumple it up and then uncrumple it, just something like that. Try that, because it's already an ugly piece of paper. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You already know it's not going to be beautiful. Try the exercise of that, because and I've been getting back into my sketchbook for warm-ups for a reason, which is I've noticed that I'm way too dependent on the Command Z. I'm way too dependent on the lasso tool, and it's making it so that I'm not that efficient of an artist, because I could just draw the thing, but instead I have to draw the thing, move the eye to the left, do all this, right? And if I knew how to put it all down the first time better, at least, then I would be faster. So a tip that you don't really have to follow, because ultimately what matters is that you start, and if you find a way to start and it's working for you, then you should do that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's my unsolicited advice that is option B. So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, there's my challenges, and that's why my background sucks. I put so much effort into that other background.
It's blank walls right now. Okay, there's just,
it's a video TV box. Now you know what type of TV I have.
Oh man,
Shucks.
all the mystery is just gone.
All of it. Okay, next art check.
Finish this episode. My gosh. I have a promo that has been sitting in my iPad for like a couple weeks. I would like to do more with it than I have, because it's just a sketch. Yeah. I also am going to try to write a little bit, just a little bit this week. So, yeah. What about you?
So I'm going to present my thing. I have to make a case study for it. I'm going to make it in Canva, because there's no rule against not.
Yeah.
And so I am just going to use Canva for it, probably, unless I get aggravated with Canva, and then I will.
You should check and make sure, just as a person who has been on the non-student side.
I did. I checked.
Okay. Because I know that said program has caused issues.
Oh, 100% it has. Yeah, no. I checked, and at first I was told no, and then today I got the yes.
Nice.
Because it's not, the case study isn't required. It's just something that my mentor likes.
Oh, okay. Then that makes total sense.
So I'm allowed to use Canva. So I'll be using that to hopefully cut the time in half that I'm going to spend on this.
Nice.
And I have to make it into a blog post as well. So I have to make a blog post out of it. And I have to make another animation, at least one more this week, probably two. I'm probably going to make 2 more animations this week. And then I am going to work on the websites, the XD files.
Nice.
So, and I have a Trident sticker that I need to work on, because it's looking pretty bad right now.
Okay.
A lot of stuff. So, all right. If you want to find my stuff, go to @thecomeback_KLD on Instagram and Twitter, where you can find my mental health awareness page, where I talk about kind of the low points in my life and what I've come back from, which is a lot. And so you can go check me out there. And if you want to find Emily's stuff, you want to find all of Emily's art stuff, go to @Guminelli. If you want to find out when we're going live for Artcheck, for instance, today we went live on a Tuesday instead of a Monday, go follow me or her on Twitter, and that's where we post when we're going live. I'll usually tweet it, and Emily will retweet it. Emily is also now on Tumblr because Twitter. Emily and I are both on Tumblr now because Twitter has gone downhill.
Yeah. Also on Mastodon.
I need to look at that.
I have a hard time with A's sometimes. Mastodon. Mastodon.
Mastodon?
Yeah. I have yet to put it on my link tree, but if you're here in the future and Mastodon is still worth going to, it will be on my link page.
Yes. And then down below, we have Emily has her custom links. I have a link tree. Go check that out. And that has links to all of our stuff. That's where you can find my mental health self-care basics downloadable to help you get through a week if you're having a rough week. And then if you want to go to Webtoons and you want to go read an awesome webtoon, you can go read Seeing Red. It is Emily's webtoon that is out. It has 4 episodes out right now. A new episode comes out every other week, and that means that one is coming out next week.
Yep.
So
in the future, there's even more episodes.
There's more.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Yep. You did. Literally nobody else would say it, so nobody else is gonna.
Yep. If you're watching this back more than a week later, then there is another episode out.
It's true.
New episodes come out every other Monday, right?
Yes, right now they're Mondays.
Okay.
Subject to change. I just got a new job, so subject to change. But yeah, I've got a good backlog. So
for now, they come out on Mondays.
Yeah.
And then sometimes we talk about this, sometimes we don't. If you want to go watch another great art show, there's Artcasters at 10 Mountain Time Thursday nights. Go find Joshua Kemble, Scott Cirkland, and Corey Kerr. And Josh and Scott are always on it. Corey's on it quite a bit. And go check them out. I think I have links to all 3 of them in this YouTube channel, but I might not have a link to Scott now that I think about it, and I don't know why I don't. I don't know if I do.
It's
but
Circ Labs.
Circworks.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's super. He's really talented. If I don't have a link to him, I don't know why I don't. But I think I just linked the original 2 Artcasters, and that was it. So go check them out. Go watch Artcasters, and we will see you all next week.